Sometimes I wonder if education lost its voice. Did it happen by accident, or did we give it a choice? Too often we lose our creativity in search of one answer. This plague is an epidemic, it's spreading like cancer. A solution at the back of a book isn't how the world works. Don't forget that each person should radiate all of their quirks. How many times are we going to lose standards? We're in a dark room struggling to find the lantern. How come we look to standardization to create tests? Paper and pencil isn't going to prepare you for life's quests. Think about solutions in the real world. It's the thinking outside the box that makes things unfurl. To teach is to tell stories and reach young minds. We don't want education to be lose and find. Sometimes we feel we have a line and we need to toe it. Creativity is the greatest human asset we have and we need to grow it. While I'm at it, when did discipline mean beating? Though not always physically but emotionally bleeding. Tearing creativity down like a group of locusts feeding on passion most distinguishingly fleeting. Why aren't my needs obvious and why aren't they being met? Says the student staring at a beast that cannot be quenched. The schooling thing is difficult, hard, and demanding. I'm not asking for a handout, I'm a pilot looking for landings. I think the hardest part is staff wanting to see my success, but they are forced to follow traditions and stress. They want me to hold the keys to my future, but the only thing they're given to work with are sutures. I remember that they once were students, but their paths to success are incongruent. So remember that each hoop you create I must jump through. I know the red tape teachers go through must stump you. So many issues face students and teachers. I see the system clogged with dying creatures. Cheaters, whiners, the rigid, and the hatred. Why am I forced to be this business's patron? As an excavation team, parents, teachers, students, and admin move rocks, dirt, and gravel just to have room to stand in. We stretch and dig deeper, losing strength as we yearn, and hope that from many mistakes we will learn. So we lead into a challenge, are you willing to change? When we find out what is causing this strain. Remember when the dust settled and how deeply we delved, only to find the root of the problem. We're staring at ourselves.
Education. Education is deliberate and the purposeful intervention of an adult into the life of a child with the main purpose of bringing the child to a better and proper adulthood. But however, not every intervention guarantees that education will take place. It can take place, but only if it's deliberate and purposeful with an individual, a learner who is willing and able to learn, because not all learners can learn at the same time simply because God did not distribute evenly the gift of intelligence. But furthermore, we still should be tapped with the fact that hard work can beat the intelligence. I once saw David Beckham take a free kick. Then I watched as a side of his Adidas sponsored boot hit the patent letter of the ball angle, which caused it to travel towards the skies as going to distant heavens. And as he reached its peak of momentum, though he changed his mind and switched directions, I watched as the goalkeeper froze, still reciting to himself the law of physics, and as though his brain was negotiating with his eyes that was inconveniencing the spectacles of